Sure, I'll name myself Fall Damage. Hey guys, today we're playing Breakout, first-person platformer, go. I said, go. I mean, if you're gonna sell it this heavy with the theme, I guess I gotta click on that one, huh? Sure. It's a post-Christmas level. WASD is to move, use your mouse to look around. Cool. Let's do this. Did I press the... Am I supposed to click on all these, or... No, those just around. Okay. Ah! Spacebar is jump, falling to the frozen lake will get you killed, left control to crouch. There's crouch. Each level contains 3 energy cells. You must collect all 3 in order to open the door and progress to the next level. The sticky green substance will allow you to slow down and reduce the chance of jumping by 50%. Stepping off, it will restore you to normal speed. Ah. Reduce the chance of jumping by 50%? What? Is jumping RNG? Seems to be working every single time. Maybe they just mean that your jumping decreases in height by 50% or is in some way less effective. Because it did not seem to have a 50% success rate. There are not a lot of players playing this game, evidently. Alright, next level. My head, it's covered. What will do? Gotta watch out for whether or not you can stand up so you can jump correctly. There we go. Why is Frosty so mad at me? Why can't we get along? Hey, 8th place. Next level. I almost clicked on restart. Yeah, I think the green just makes you worse at platforming, is more like the idea. Oh wait, no, I think I just didn't jump that time when I pressed it. Maybe it is a 50% chance. Ah, death lasers, I think. I mean, whatever it is, I'm sure it's an obstacle. Maybe it just blocks you, makes you fall in the frozen river? Or maybe it actually kills you on the spot. I don't know. Oh! Oh, wow. Oh, no. Alright, I unsaved that. Snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Alright, there appears to be no sort of death animation. You just kind of... If you make contact of any kind with anything bad, you instantly restart. Oh, no. It always feels a little bit underdeveloped, if that's all you get. Oh, right, so crouching is not a toggle. If I let go of it, I'll stand up the moment I'm free from whatever I'm standing under. Meaning I'll just be ready to jump. Hey there. Goodbye. They're really leaning on the crouching mechanic. I don't know if I'd recommend that. Of all things to lean heavily on in a parkour-ish, like, first-person speedrunner platformer game, the parts where you have to, like, strategically crouch kind of feel like they just kind of break the flow and don't feel satisfying to do. I just jumped directly into that. Nope, there we go. It's like my first question that comes to mind is why, like, what does this game have to offer that makes me want to buy it instead of that one Hell speedrunning game I played, or Hot Lava, which is really neat. That's just what I wonder. That's what I inherently kind of wonder about. And the addition of crouch, like crouching a lot, is not necessarily something that feels like a big improvement. Oh, I don't know how I missed that, honestly. Why are the levels so small? Oops, oops. Alright, I did it. I can't help but feel like it's a little odd just how brief each one is. And even kind of samey. I guess they iterated on this one a little bit. And that it went over, they have to do over, Okay, it's not quite the same. It just looks like the same as the previous level, but they rearranged some of it. That's where I'm supposed to go. Ah, shit. Hey, I'm alive because a prop saved me. Aha. Oh. Wait, no, I think that's just a... I think there's just a little island over there. Oh, damn it. The joys of first-person platforming. Trying to tell where the hell your feet are. Hit. Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't know if this game really benefits from asking you just to land on a one square platform. Just because it's first person. Like that, you don't really see that in like Hot Lava or like Mirror's Edge and stuff like that usually, and except in kind of really specific stuff. You're often jumping towards ledges, and the satisfaction comes from planning routes and reacting quickly and so on, less so than precision platforming, because they know that precision platforming is the strong suit of third-person games and not first-person games, because you kind of just get really frustrated doing it in first person. I swear to God, there we go. Nah, why am I falling off? I don't... Alright. That time was extra confusing. I'm not sure how I fell off when I was already on it. Nope, okay. Air control. Alright. I'm trying to get a feel for what kind of air control I have, because there's some momentum, but there's also some air control. I'm trying to figure out how much I should try to expect my character to move on their own based on past movement, and how much I should be manually directing and so on. It's its own thing, because I'm kind of auto-correcting. Oh, it disappears. Do all of these disappear? Oh. See, that wasn't really meaningfully set up. I guess if I had stopped, I would have seen it, but why would I ever stop? Because it's a game about running quickly through a level and solving it quickly. So what's happening is that these get destroyed after a moment. Okay. That was the real reason? It wasn't that I was struggling with the level or the platforming, well, although it kind of was. But the main thing was actually that I was getting killed by the item just disappearing without any warning or animation or sound. Yeah. That's a tough problem to solve mechanically. Some kind of audio could help. Or like a disappearing animation where particle effects come out of it vertically so you can see them while you're standing on top of it, or just some kind of indication that it leaves would be helpful. But of course the biggest thing would be being able to see that the platform is disappearing, and that's of course made much harder by the fact that the game is first person. But in its current state, it just dumps you and kills you and you don't understand why you died. Nope, I guess I somehow landed on the platform but not the bouncer. What? Oh, it must have caught me from behind. Huh. Alright, alright. They give you all three of them right away. They kind of set up gathering these things as if it's going to be a core mechanic that you have to deal with. Ah. It feels like they set up these balls as being a core mechanic. They're like, oh, you better... It's one thing to solve the level, but you better also collect these things. And maybe eventually there's levels where it becomes like... It feels like you actually have to gather them. But they almost seem unavoidable so far. Like they're built into the basic structure of the level. That is the linear path you have to take to get forward. Something that's kind of reinforced by the fact that whenever the level splits, it always, first of all, whenever it splits, it seems to always come back together. It's like the split was kind of arbitrary and linear and symmetrical, just for the sake of having a split. But usually what happens is that, in addition to that... Oop. Ah, shit. In addition to that, you just, so far you know that whenever the level splits, none of these orbs are going to be there. They're always in the linear parts, not in the splits. So you don't have to like pick one path or the other in order to get the orb. I'm wondering if there will be levels where the orbs come into play in the level itself. Like you have to take a detour to get one or something. Because so far I just mindlessly play through the level and the orbs just kind of happen. I don't think I have to go out of my way to get them. And whenever that happens in a game, I just question whether they, like, why they exist to some extent. Hold left mouse button to use the jetpack ability. Stepping on the blue trigger will enable you to refill your jetpack ability. Stepping on the red trigger will disable the jetpack ability. Why would I want to disable it? I guess I just gotta... The idea is to avoid that one. Okay, now we're adding some mechanics. I can see the jetpack being a mechanic that makes it more mandatory for you to find those things. Because then that makes the level potentially less linear. What happens when you... Oh, a spike comes down? Oh shit, I didn't jump. Okay, so it takes a little while to fall. It doesn't just kill you immediately. Okay. Woohoo. Oh. Ah. Nope. Nope. So you just gotta keep moving. That's tough. Oh. Let's go back. As if to respond directly to my criticism, we now have an asymmetry that's worth noting. Because both of those are spinning clockwise. But the level of the shape of the level massively changes the difficulty of avoiding one versus the other. What? Wait, wasn't that a white panel? Wasn't I supposed to have jetpack? Ow. No, the more I spend time in the green, I think I might have just been weirdly lucky the first time. It does seem like it does actually make your jumping a dice roll, which I'm not sure why. I don't know. It feels like a weird choice. Okay, there's the jetpack. I must have missed it somehow last time. Oh crap. Alright, well, we're super doomed now. Ah, caught me. There we go. Feathering it like crazy. There we go. I'm in the top 10 still. Next to Beat Y'all and Daddy. Beat Y'all and Daddy. Where am I going? There's one right here. Ah. I don't know if the Christmas tree has direct significance or not. Oh boy. I think you kind of had to get on some of those. Maybe you can jump over them? I don't know if the X's are just, they fall whenever you get between the X and the stalactite, or if they fall the moment you touch the panel itself. Hello. What? That was bad timing. There we go. Oh. Sure hope that refills again. Okay, it does. We're good. Not a good time exactly, but I've done it. There we go. Why would I go to that panel that was going to disable my power? They set up like a panel for disabling the jetpack, followed by a whole area. Oh, there we go. This one makes more sense because it's to get the orb. Okay. Oh. There we go. Final one, and big fall. Oop, no. Bummer. Alright. Let's check out the next game. Hey, and now we're playing Claybook. Let's just hop in there. Playbook? In the woods. Tutorial. Yeah. This one's about playing with clay. It has a big emphasis on like terrain deformation and whatnot. And that child is just terrifyingly staring at me at all times. Oh boy. Alright, so. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It looks cool. Like my clay is actually... Wow. That's neat. It'll be interesting to see if the game feels like a game or just like a tech demo, but look at that. Look at how dirty this thing is getting, and like it's taking on the color of whatever it touches. It says left click will carve through obstacles. Oh. Oh, I'm going down through it. It's so deformable. I can rewind via spacebar. There's time travel powers. Okay. Or maybe the first time ever I need to invert the controls of a camera because they're backwards. There we go. Yeah, the camera controls on mouse were inverted by default. So like left click will make me go down. Oh yeah. Just puts a hole right in it. That is neat. Left shift is possess. Oh, I can just become the giant box, then melt. Like I'm made of xenomorph blood. Hit. Oops, I tried to jump with spacebar, but spacebar is time travel. Very different outcome. Right is stamp and quick rewind. Oh, you create a copy of yourself when you do that. Isn't that interesting? Try to cross the pit. Oh, they wanted me to go across the pit when I was playing as the other guy, but I'm already here now. I went the wrong way through the level, so I've already broken the tutorial. Oh my god, I'm destroying this place. Remove the fluid from the yellow... I lost the objective already. From the yellow tank. How? Stamp, possess, car. Oh. Oh, I just have to break a hole in it, and now the fluid's just coming down. What an interesting physics thing. I can't help but wonder, though, is it something that the developers made themselves, or is this built into the Unreal Engine? Both of today's videos are, games in today's video are from the Unreal Engine, as shown by the fact that I have to give it permission to access the internet every time I launch one of those games. Ah. So this is water, or something, and that it doesn't attach to me like the clay. It doesn't seem to clean me either. Oops, I keep trying to jump. I can't stop. Slow down. He gets all excited. There we go. Yes! Destroy. This reminds, like, this like blobby physics of fluid actually reminds me of playing Wetrix on the Dreamcast. Like, kind of inherently. Wetrix Plus on the Dreamcast, which was Tetris, but the pieces were laid down, like, flat. And, you would create dams and walls, and then every now and then, instead of a Tetris piece of mountain, you would instead get a Tetris piece of water, and you tried to contain all the water you were placing within the mountains you'd placed. I would like to play Wetrix again. I wonder if they ever made a new version of it on... Well, PC would be the easiest. Hey, the colors are they actually mixing into purple down there? Destroy the middle tank and fill small tanks with fluid. Oh, those two? Morph into cube to carve holes even faster. Why are cubes better at carving holes? Get in there. There's the red. Come on, blue. Look at that. Yeah, it's purple. That's neat. That's neat that the blue and red liquids are actually combining into purple liquid. There's some cool stuff happening in the engine of this game. Who's a terrifying soulless child that never blinks? Ooh, this one's all covered in, it's ribbed. Oh, there's another one over here. Whoops. I was supposed to fill that one up too, I think. Oh. Yeah. Definitely feel like I have to fight the physics a little bit. It bounces back so strongly. I think I need to feather the... Yeah, I need to feather the W usage a bit more. Get inside. Yes. Whoa, the fluid reacted strongly to me going through it. Oh, look at how much... Look at how messed up my shape is. Look at how messed it up. I'm just obliterating this vehicle. What do I do? So much of it went the wrong way. It'll never get into the other tank now. Wow. I sent like a shockwave through there. Did I complete my goal, like, well enough, I guess? You can now reach the goal to finish the chapter with your current score. Yeah, there's no way that I can make this better. Just the state that things are in. Why is my... For some reason, hitting left mouse button makes the fluid take off. I wonder why. Maybe I could make this work. It seems like you can kind of shepherd the fluid around. Like the sheep and flock. It's like afraid of me when I'm left clicking. I wonder why. Come on, let's get it in there. Yes. Yeah, let's play as that guy. It's bigger. The other poor shape is so destroyed. Oh, some shapes have special abilities. That's your special ability, is that you repel liquid. Okay. I was worried there was something just horribly wrong with the physics or something, but no, that's actually an ability this thing has. This thing that looks like the holy hand grenade from Worms. Maybe repels it a little too hard, though. Oops. No. Oh no, it said no targets nearby with apostrophe S. That's improper grammar. That's gonna have to take a whole point off the game now. Please save me. Please get me out of here. Oh no. There we go. I was like, there's no jump. This game feels like it needs a jump. Can I just go in here and be like, come to me, liquids? I can. But can I escape? Not really. There we go. I could just be moving out my life and showing you guys more entertaining things, but instead I'm really dedicated to trying to get a better grade. Oh. Look at this. This is neat. I'm just flying through the air, propelled by the stuff that's magnetized to me right now. Maybe this will be enough. This is neat. It's an improvement. Look at it go. Is he oh my god, my WASD controls are showing up in his hand. He's controlling this unblinkingly with that one Atari joystick somehow? Not really sure how that works, but okay. Let's escape. Let's see more content. Ah, There we go. Chapter completed 90%. Sandbox of chocolate. Eat chocolate. Eat all the chocolate objects. Okay. Woo! That kid is creepy. Is this what you mean by eat? Is melt it with my left click? Wow, that's only 1%. It's gonna take a while. Oh, there's way more chocolate here and there. Oop. Yeah, that's a way larger piece of chocolate. Oh yeah, that's worth several points. Yum, 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 yum. This game could potentially really capture some children's imaginations, I would guess. Like, it's actually probably a neat sandbox. I also think of, like, the idea of, like, having, like, games that kids can play in a classroom. I think I remember that happening a bit I mean, it was mostly in preschool and kindergarten, admittedly, because after that, you have a bunch of, like, dedicated coursework and whatnot, but there was a brief period at the beginning of childhood where classrooms just kind of try to encourage you to engage with stuff more so than actually, like, learn stuff you could be tested on. Oh, there's a chocolate rabbit up there. Thing builds momentum. It's interesting just how much the terrain deforms, because everything's squishy. I wonder if there's ever more than one type of terrain, or if it's always just the same clay. Destroy rabbit. Oh no, part of it's just floating up there. Oh, there's one over here. There's actually a lot of chocolate everywhere. I wonder if some of it's going to be hard to find because it's like been consumed by all the fluid everywhere. Not even at half of a... We're not even halfway there yet. Oh, there's a rabbit up there. Like, I feel like I've gotten most of the ones on the map so far. Except then I look at the percentage and it's like, no, you suck. You're not even close. There we go. I got close enough. Let's move on. Before we wrap things up, which is... we're getting there. I want to see if there are community creations. There we go. That is not a high score, which should not be surprised, honestly. Invite local players. Oh, local. Whoa. You can, It sounds like it's multiplayer. The phrasing is a little confusing with share controller. Does that mean that two people can play with the same controller, like in, like, dive kick? Anyway, community creations. Please work. Yes, I accept your terms. I am signing my life away to you. You've joined the blah blah blah. Rating, I suppose? 423 points. My book comp. Sure. Eat chocolate. Oh, I have a 5-minute time limit. Quickly. This is the top rated map in the entire community. Is the donut? Oh, the donut is a thing too. Oh, look at the shape. Destroy. The rabbit must be ended. It knows what it did. I've technically already won, I suppose. Okay. I'm stuck in here, though. So whenever you rewind, you leave a copy of yourself behind, apparently. Where are you hiding all the rest of the chocolate? Nope. I've made a horrible mistake. I've left like little pieces here and there now. There we go. Yeah, I left a little piece of each one. Aha! Success. That wasn't very cool though. That level wasn't nearly as good as like other ones in like the ones we saw in the main game already. My book camp, Sipes Adventures, the poo-poo bananas. A big ol' poo-poo with some bananas. Obstacle courses? Oh, that's probably a kid, right? They can't spell obstacle or courses. My book actually works. Aw, baby, 22. That sounds awesome. Trying new things, derp. Chill hangout for blob peeps. Come here for a good time. Hey, babe, how was work today? But we were talking. Thank goodness gracious, Libra is the last one that said that too. What? We have to see this one. Yummy food. Do I even have an objective? Isn't this just the... Wait, this is what the other one looked like too, isn't it? I think this is just what the game plops you into if you launch it. I think this is just what the default map looks like. I don't think they even put anything else into it. Middleton Tools. That's a giant crayon. No targets nearby. Yeah, there's not supposed to be apostrophe. That's an Andrew plural, where you mess up and you put apostrophe on something that's just plural and does not involve possession. Ooh. Pressing the numbers lets you transform. So in this mode I have control over all the different forms, like their weapons in a shooter. Well, down we go. Goodbye. Nice knowing you guys. Just gonna head on down now. Did it mention chocolate in this one? I think this one might not even have an objective. It might have just not been really properly made. Ooh. Oh, camera kind of warped in. Looking at it from the top down, you actually get to appreciate the fact that the clay actually has texture to it. Oh yeah, look at that. I think that's supposed to be fingerprints, isn't it? Like the palms and fingers of the hands of the kid that modeled the clay. Because that's inherently how you could do it. That's actually a really cool detail. Am I coming out the bottom of the world now? I think I am. Or am I? What is that texture? Is there water down here? Now I only have additional questions. What does this mean? What is down here? What is down here? What does it mean? Is there just a different, darker clay down here? I'm not sure. But anyway, this is Claybook. It's got a silly little campaign. It's got a level editor, and apparently a not particularly active community. So there's not a lot going on with that stuff. And, oh, and there's a nice little seizure warning moment. Thanks. Alright, so if you want to check out either of the games featured in today's video, you can check out the links in the description to their Steam pages. And thanks to the developers for sending me the codes. Thanks for watching like always, guys, and I will see you next time.